Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Wendy Joe, and I teach you all about passive income, how to earn it, how I've earned it, how we make multiple six figures a year. Today we are going to talk about Etsy. And so a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, told you guys I was going to do a side-by-side comparison. I was going to start two new stores, one an Etsy shop and one a Shopify store. And basically we set up selling the exact same products and using basically the exact same keywords and all those types of things. And I'm gonna compare the growth, what all happens, what goes into it, what the costs are. So today we're gonna look at 1 week because it hasn't even been a full month since we got all of everything set up. And I'm so excited by the results that I wanted to go ahead and show you what has happened in 1 week on these two platforms and give you a side-by-side comparison of what it is costing for each platform, how many sales have been made, and what I think is creating those sales, etc. So let's jump in and take a look at this first week on Etsy. This is inside of the Etsy shop, and this is after the first week. So as you can see, there were 3 orders. I have a 2% conversion rate and $29.97 in revenue. I am running Etsy ads. I'm spending $1 a day on those. And it tells you here where the referrals came from. So direct and other traffic and Etsy search. So 29 times there. Etsy apps and Etsy pages, 83 there. So it's like suggested. Etsy marketing and SEO 4. So in my first week, that's what things looked like. And at that point, I believe I had 2 products. And if you guys look, like April the 26th was the first order and the first product was put in on April the 23rd. So that kind of gives you an idea of how quickly the turnaround was on it. And I'm so excited to show you guys what's happening now that we're in week 2, but I'm going to save that for a full like first month on Etsy because I want to wait for all those numbers to come in. But I wanted to show you. So that is what it looks like right now. As far as profit goes, let's see, for a week I would have spent $7 on ads because of 7 days, and then the fees. So I'm just looking at my phone here. So my fees for that first week, listing fees were $3.20. So that means that I actually listed more than just the 2 products. So $3.20 in listing fees, $1.30 in transaction fees, and $1.10 in processing fees, which is the like credit card fees. So my fees were $5.60, which gives me, and then my fees were $5.60 plus my $7 for the ads. So that's $12.60 total that has to come out of my net profit or my gross profits. So the total profits for the first week on Etsy were $17.37, which I know is not like a ton, but you guys, it's the first week. Traction is just picking up, and literally did the work once and then it just kept selling. And again, you guys are going to want to watch the 1 month review because it's going to blow your minds. Okay, so now we're inside of Shopify, and this is obviously the exact same time period, which is April the 24th through the 30th. So the first full week, and had the exact same products listed here. And as you can see, I made $81.92 in my Shopify store that first week. So I only had, I think it was 3 sales. So it was it's $71.93 on this day, and then another $9.99 here. So on this day, I only had 2 sales, but each of those sales were for 4 products. So I had 4 products in the store by the end of this week. So this was the 27th. And like I said, we started everything on the 24th. So it took 3 days to get a sale on the Shopify store, and it took 2 days to get a sale on the Etsy store. My sales on Shopify, however, are $81.92 versus on Etsy where they were, was it $29? So the sales were a lot higher on my personal store. However, on Shopify, it costs me $39 a month to have my Shopify store. And so I have to take $40 away from that. So I still have a profit of $41.92. I am not spending any money on ads at all. So all the traffic that is going to Shopify is completely organic. And it tells me direct source, again, meaning that they clicked my link in my bio most likely. And then it tells me Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram are the 3 social sources where everything's coming from. And I do have a TikTok, and so far nothing has come from TikTok, either that or it's not tracking that for some reason. So it's pretty interesting to look at these numbers and see what's happening with the 2 platforms in just 1 week. And I think that the exciting thing for me about this, I guess I'm kind of a nerd about it, but so many people are like, you can't start an Etsy store today. I can't get any traffic. And I see, like, I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook, and people all the time are like, I've had my store open for a month and I've gotten 3 views, or I haven't made any sales or whatever. And I'm telling you, if you will do the things that I have taught you guys on this channel on how to research bestsellers, how to research what products are going to sell before you put together your items to sell, you are going to find success. And this is a really good example of that. I did a ton of research before I started listing the products. I found bestsellers in all of the categories that I was listing in. I created, really clear, clean images for all of my listings. I put a lot of time into the listings. Like, it took me, some of the products took me like a week to make, and others took a couple of days, just depending on, what I was creating. But the cool thing though about what I'm doing is I'm creating these for commercial use. And so these aren't something that I'm going to be selling the finished product to the end customer. My customers will. So my customers will purchase these templates, and then I give them a commercial use license. They can make edits to them, and then they can turn around and sell them. So right now, Shopify is winning after that first week, but a lot has happened during the second week, which is what we're in right now. So I will update you guys again on that. I am going to do a full tutorial on how we set up the Etsy shop and how we set up the Shopify shop, so that you guys can know, again, how I did the research, how I got everything set up to start making sales so quickly after starting brand new for both. So like the Shopify was a brand new account. It wasn't something I had sold off of before. The Etsy store is a brand new store. Yeah, so that is the side-by-side comparison for the first week on Etsy and the first week on Shopify. So make sure to subscribe, because I am going to do a 1 month look at everything and revisit all the numbers and show you guys where we're at after a month of selling on both platforms, and showing you which one ends up making us the most money. So stay tuned.